Yeah, one of the things that I try to get my students to understand that as wonderful as wiping out everyone's debt may sound individually, right, for each individual person, one of the problems with printing money is the negative effects of inflation, and sometimes students have a difficult time understanding what that means. And it's not nothing more complicated than, say, you go to a farmer's market and you're selling apples, and you find that when you pull up with your truck and you start to sell the apples, and you thought you were going to get away with selling them for 50 cents, but you're finding that you can sell them for $1, twice more than what you expected. Well, what do? You immediately call your cousin down at the farm and have him bring over another truckload or two of more apples because you want to you want to benefit from this higher price that you didn't anticipate. Well, what happens when you flood the farmer's market with tons of apples, right? Well, the price of the apples is going to go down, and this is what happens with dollars as well. When you flood an economy with excessive amounts of money, the value of that money falls, and you need more and more of that money to buy the same amount of things. And if it gets out of hand, right, you're looking at scenarios like, again, Germany had back in 1929, where it had hyperinflation. The inflation becomes, it's called galloping inflation, hyperinflation, and that can ruin, it's going to ruin the middle class in a severe way. It's going to ruin anybody that has savings, anybody that has assets, and it's going to make it very difficult for everyone just to live and get by on a day-to-day basis. So, yeah, we want the government to not do this for a lengthy period of time. And, you can make a case that given the emergency, government has to step up to sort of meet some of these needs, but you don't want this to be a long-term process, and you don't want the government to come in and bail out everything and everyone. It's just not a very good idea long-term.